All right. The One TV. What's up? It's your boy Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching, with the Knowledge of Is Love podcast. I think we're up to like episode 16. Sorry I couldn't come to you on Wednesday. Wednesdays are hard, with the kids, home, summer school. Not summer school, but still doing some summer teaching and all that stuff. Well, I'm Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. I'm happy to be on the one. And, it's about spreading some knowledge. So this episode, I'm going to get into the cusp of oscillation. That is the Cancer-Leo Cusp, which is coming up. July, 20th to the 24th, the 5-day orb. So we're talking about Cancer, the moon, cardinal, water, initiates summer. And then Leo, the lion, the second fire sign, right? Which is ruler of the 5th house, Cancer is the 4th house. It's the sun. It's ruled by the sun. This is the mother and the father. This is a deep cusp. And we'll get into the breakdown. I'm going to give you some of the famous people and their love matches. The famous people, let me give it to you while I can remember. Ernest Hemingway, Jennifer Lopez, Donald Glover, Ezekiel Elliott, Ben Simmons, Ray Allen. Oh my God, there's so many people. I can't remember them all. But they're amazing. I mean, hey, J-Lo, Donald Glover, that's pretty impressive right there, right? And, please hit me up, share, like, subscribe to Taylored2U Coaching, my social medias. I love talking to you guys about chronic illness coaching, relationship coaching, drink your water, right? And increasing your self-love. And also just really about learning yourself through astrology and numerology, who you really are, healing your inner child, transformation, learning the truth about yourself. The zodiac wheel, the 12 signs and houses, it tells the story, and it's so on point, okay? I've been blessing my clients. I just helped a grandmother do a chart for her new 2-year-old granddaughter, and I've been doing charts for parents, for men, women, people. I mean, your boy Taylored2U Coaching, I'm like in South Dakota, Illinois, Iowa, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Maryland, where else? Arizona, California, Las Vegas, Nevada. I think I've done Wisconsin. I'm doing it everywhere. Oh, South Dakota, Wyoming, yeah. So, of course, Arizona, Portland, Oregon, New York. So let's get into the Cancer-Leo Cusp, and then we'll really get into the big three astrology. So what is the big three astrology? It is my new system for doing like a mini birth chart, so you could learn about your sun, moon, and rising sign ascendant in astrology. It's only $50, and I break down the house placement, right, for your rising sign. Let's say you're a Virgo rising. What does that mean? Let's say your sun is in Cancer, or your sun is in Pisces. That would be in the 7th house, right? And then let's say your moon is in Sagittarius. That would be in the 4th house. So I explain those three placements, and then the part of fortune, right? Which is the combination of where your soul shines at its greatest between those three placements, right? It's an energy that you have to learn to understand, and as you get to your 30s and 40s, it starts to like really manifest. So in that scenario, the Pisces, Sag, Virgo, right? That would be 18, 28, 27. That would be a Gemini part of fortune. Okay, I had to figure it out, the math in my head. So, but that's what I'm here for you. Okay, so let's go out in the sun a little bit. It's crazy hot, and I'm just trying to be dedicated to doing this for you, even in the heat. All right, that's how your boy does. So when you look at this cusp of oscillation, right? This, Alex Trebek. I told you, Ernest Hemingway. These people, they're amazing. Marlon Wayans has this as well. I went to high school with Sean, know Marlon from LaGuardia, in Living Color, the brilliant, was it White Girls? I love that movie. So Marlon Wayans and all these people, whether it's Ezekiel Elliott or Ernest Hemingway or Jennifer Lopez, and the cusp is a 5-day orb, 28, 29, 0, 1, 2 degrees. So you've got July 20th, 21st, the 22nd will be at 0 degrees. That gets you into Leo, right? 23rd, 1 degrees. 24th, J-Lo's birthday. And my boy's son, Yao Oheni Frimpong, Kwame's son, he's got this placement, right? I know some people on July 24th. And, my homegirl Margarita Corporon, brilliant photographer. So they're going to have the intuition of the Cancer, and then they'll have the magnetic energy of the Leo. Some of their health issues, right? Fallopian tubes, chest and breast, right? Breast and fallopian tubes for the women, chest for the men, okay? And then with Leo, you're talking about really the heart, all right? So just be mindful of that, and you have to get your birth chart done, and I can do look at your medical astrology and see certain planets, your 6th, 8th, and 12th house, where you could be prone to different sicknesses or illnesses. No astrologer should ever predict your death. You can't diagnose stuff, but you can see where people are prone to sicknesses and illnesses because, like Pisces is the feet, Aries is the head, okay? Capricorn, bones, skin, knees, the whole body is covered. So with these people, the cusp of oscillation, they are funny. They are magnetic. And then when you've got sort of the mother and the father, right? The moon in astrology represents the family, but specifically the motherly love. That's the 4th house, your nurturement, how you are nurtured, sort of your roots, your family history, growing up in your home, your current home, your retirement, right? And then Leo, the 5th house, this is your creativity. This is your hobbies, your fun sex, following your heart. It's speculative gains, right? Your gambling, sports, politics. You can see athletes from here. So these people are athletic, which is why you got Ray Allen, Ezekiel Elliott, a couple other folks. And then, there's this certain magic that they have, right? Because you're the mother and the father, you're the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon. So these people have this versatility of kind of playing both roles. They can sort of nurture, care for you, take care of the house, this and that, and then they can go out and achieve and work and grind and pull in the dough. They're going to have this this kind of youthful energy where you're always feeling their passion and their heart, right? Think of J-Lo from the dancing. Like J-Lo is, I guess, either turning 50 or 51. She's my age. And J-Lo looks like, of course she's got all that money and stuff, right? But J-Lo looks like she's like 40, I don't know. She looks good like me. Like she's 44, 45. She don't look like she's turning 50. And I try to get a little bit of shade, right? And, there's a magic about her, right? They can be very good artists, drawing, dancing, good for film, right? A lot of Leos are actors. but there's this thing where they feel like family. When you see J-Lo in the romantic comedies, you root for her, you cheer for her. Of course, she's drop dead gorgeous, but she's got this pull, you know? They just can do these magical things, like Ray Allen, right? That three in the corner to beat the Spurs, Game 6, right? Get LeBron James that chip, you know? The second chip, it was amazing. And they age nicely, really slow, okay? They sometimes can get themselves in some trouble because they like to just kind of, you know, it's a cardinal water and fixed. So they want to initiate and then be stubborn. So they think the way they do things in life or the way they apply things is the right way. You know, and so you just got to be mindful of that. Be open to learning. You know, they're so intelligent and so outgoing that it's hard for them to think that they ever do anything wrong. Now, relationships, this is where they have their difficulties. They can be married once or twice, but they can tend to, they might not always be patient in love and pick the wrong partner. And they can find themselves in situations where they are not really happy, but they're just going with the flow. And they have to learn to not do that, right? You want to be happy or else you won't be, and they're great parents, okay? Really great mothers, great fathers, funny, imaginative. But remember, they, you know, like the Leo women give the best hugs, and then the Cancer women are just super nurturing and caring and compassionate. Different compassion from the Pisces. That's the, you know, godly, like global. This is like the mother compassion, you know, compassion. You have your food, you have your water, you know. How's your pillow? You know. So, whew. Let's move over here for this AC kicks on and these birds are acting, or cicadas or whatever they are, acting crazy. So you're going to notice that they have a great sense of home, and they'll make you feel at home. So wherever they are, wherever they live, it's like home. They could be from Baltimore and then move to, you know, Kansas City, and then come back to New York, and then move to Atlanta. And it's always home. And they have, you know, great friends and connect. Family's going to be a big thing for them. You know, you got to get your whole chart done. So you hit me up, Taylored2U Coaching at gmail.com. I got a sale to August 1st, 2020. And, you know, it's, you know, a game changer. You can learn about your mother, your father, your siblings, your childhood. The fourth house is really to like 8th grade. The fifth house is 13 and 19, you know, and sort of like early, you know, even college life. Okay. So there's a lot to reflect on and learn. And it's also your children. Okay. So the type of children you might have, you could see in the fifth house. You could maybe see a romantic partner in the fifth house, along with the 7th and 8th. They're love matches. Let's break it down. So the Cancer-Leo Cusp, the, you know, cardinal water and fixed fire, 4th and 5th house, they would be good with a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, right? The Aquarius Pisces cusp of sensitivity. I could see them with the Virgo Libra cusp. You know, when you think about the moon and the sun, I could see them also with the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. That's a good one. Right, the end of November there. You know how you guys are. the, the 19th to the 23rd of November. That's that cusp. So, hope you guys are being safe. You know, I'm not going to get into any of this CV talk. I've talked about it enough. People are going to do what they want to do anyway. I just hope you're being smart, safe, careful, and considerate of others. And the new moon is on the 20th. So set your intentions, especially for Cancer people. There'll be a lot of new beginnings with this new moon on the 20th that will kind of develop and grow and manifest throughout this year. So you'll initiate a lot of things and new beginnings, and they'll manifest after the year, but you'll look back and be like, oh, this started, July 2020, and these things that I was working on, it sort of changed, my life and this and that. So this new moon in Cancer on July 20th is really, really deep on Monday, okay? And it's for everybody, but just, in particular, if you're a Cancer, it's going to be very powerful for you. But everybody with this Cancer new moon, you want to set, and it's coming after the lunar eclipses, so it's just a deep energy. I could also see a Cancer-Leo Cusp with maybe even a Leo-Virgo Cusp. Kind of too much Leo energy, but, But the Scorpio-Sag could be interesting. Scorpio-Sagittarius. Okay. And sorry, that's the November 19th or November 20th to the 24th. The Sag Capricorn is December 19th to the 23rd or the 20th to the 24th. Okay. It's a 5-day orb. I don't have all the dates memorized. And sometimes it can actually change from year to year. It's always going to be 5-day orb, but sometimes it can start around the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, depending on the sign. And then, I think in general, the Cancer-Leo Cusp, they will probably, like to travel away from home, but they'll bring home with them wherever they live or move, okay? They are going to be adventurous, usually extremely artistic and talented, and a great sense of humor, okay? So know that. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for watching. And if you comment down below or hit me up and I can answer any questions, Taylored2Coaching@gmail.com. Oh, please check out my, my social media and my website, Taylored2Coaching.com, Taylored2C on Twitter. You can subscribe to my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Taylored2U Coaching, the number 2, the letter U, Taylored2U Coaching. My YouTube page is growing like crazy. It's really awesome, just a blessing. And follow all these amazing people on here. I don't know everyone's name. I know there's a new brother on here from Houston who's doing his plants and growing stuff. He's amazing. Veronica, Lanita, Delmira, April Bassetti, Medina Simpson. All these great shows on the1tv.com. It's really about trying to uplift and bless the collective, very Aquarius energy, but just with positivity, meditation, yoga, and just, really healing your inner child and self-love. Because we all need that. Because when you have that self-love, you don't have time to be racist, sexist, prejudiced, homophobic, right? When you really love yourself, you're not going to think about hating someone else and putting someone else down, treating them less than, or wishing that they don't have what you have. Okay? So let's elevate, let's evolve, be on your highest vibration. So now I want to get into Big 3 astrology. This is like sort of my new venture, and it's really deep because let's get out of this sun though, right? It's getting to be too much. So I hope you understood the cusp of oscillation, the Cancer-Leo cusp. They're dope. Just amazing people, and from Marlon Wayans to J-Lo to Donald Glover, Ernest Hemingway, Ezekiel Elliott, Ray Allen. I think Rick Smits has this. Just so many different people. They're fascinating. But when you're talking about big three in astrology, what people think of it as is literally, right, the big three signs, okay? And that's what God, can you see this heat? Or can you see I gotta retwist the Lizox. Gotta go see my girl Toy Taylor. Got some new growth and elevation. The sun, the moon, and the rising sign. Your sun represents your father. It's your soul's identity, your ego, your vitality, okay? And you might not really, people will see your rising sign first. Your sun will show up later in life, after 30, usually, in terms of people seeing it or noticing it, right? I'm a Virgo sun, right? People will see my Scorpio ascendant. But when you're first born, the outer mass, okay, let me just stop. That's the sun, right? You are a Virgo. Your moon is your emotions, how you emotionally think and react. It represents your motherly love, your mother, your family. It's your mind, your emotional mind, right? Most people only see so your house would be the sun, the moon would be the bedroom. Not everyone sees it, right? Children, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, parents, siblings. The moon is more private. Netflix and chill. It's very powerful, even for connecting with relationships. So to know about your sun and moon, your father, your mother, your emotional thinking mind, your sensitivities, your purpose, vitality, your ego, that's so important. But then you have your rising sign, your ascendant. It's the same thing. And this is where the sun was rising on the eastern horizon when you were born, right? So I was born 11:59 a.m. So my rising sign is Scorpio, right? Puts my Virgo in the 11th house. So the Scorpio ascendant, this is your outer mask, how others see you and perceive you, right? Darker hair, darker eyes. That's part of the Scorpio. Very powerful, very spiritual, all about death, rebirth, truth, power, sex, transformation, digging deep. Well, that's just the Scorpio. But the rising sign ascendant itself, it's your physical body, it's your outer mask, your appearance, it's the chart ruler, right? So my ruling planets in my chart for Scorpio are Mars and Pluto. So if Scorpio's in the first house, the rising sign, that sets up the whole chart. If you've got a Virgo, if you've got a Gemini, it sets up your whole chart in terms of your house placements. So Scorpio would be the first house, then the second house would be Sagittarius. So on, going all the way around to the 12th house would be Libra. So it's the same thing if you're an Aries rising. Your second house would be Taurus. Your 12th house would be Pisces. You get it? So when you know your sun, moon, and rising sign ascendant, your rising sign, it is setting up your chart. It's your outer mask, your physical appearance. It kind of shows your the energy that you put out to the world, how others will see you and perceive you. It's a deep and very important part of astrology. That's why they're known as the big three. When you know those three, what I would do for the $50 in your mini chart, I would break down what is it to have the Virgo sun. What is it to have the Capricorn moon? What is it to have the Scorpio rising sign ascendant? And then explain, okay, if you've got the Scorpio rising, your Virgo sun is in the 11th house. What does that mean? Your Capricorn moon is in the 3rd house. What does that mean? Right? And then your part of fortune, it's those three together, is Pisces. That would be in my 5th house. And what does that mean? So you get a pretty good idea without doing the whole chart, which is normally 150, but the sale's 100 for now. But for $50, it's a mini chart, but you're learning, the three most important things, and then your part of fortune, sort of where your soul is signing. Your soul kind of shines and glows, and where you can have a lot of fortune, be fortunate. Pisces type people could be fortunate for me. Well, boom, my wife. Pisces is in the 5th house, doing film and photography and creative and acting and rapping and da-da-da-da. And then that's me, right? The entertainer, the educator, the healer. Well, that Pisces in the 5th house explains that. So you understand, like, you really get a great description and breakdown of learning about yourself and who you really are. And I recommend getting the whole chart done. I feel like every human on the planet should get their chart done, because you understand things in such a way that you can avoid certain pitfalls. You can learn where you need to heal. Chiron, the wounded healer, right? I can tell you where you might have emotional, physical, spiritual wound that you've got to overcome and heal. There's just so much. Your North Node, where's your North Node? My North Node is in the 5th house of Pisces. Okay, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Here with you on the OneTV.com. The Knowledge is Love podcast, Taylored2U Coaching. So, thank you for watching this, whether it's live or on the replay. It's okay. The poetry happens anyway, every day. Oh, yay. It's the E. Spitting that heavenly poetry steadily, the meta, least better agree, better be better than being just the basic human being, your own flowing flying. I got a hip-hop crew, we'll be coming around the city just to visit you. It's a hip-hop vacation all around the nation. Conquering this emotion is a deeper demonstration, so I didn't waste my ink trying to insult my nation. All false truths and dirty discussions will have some blacks thinking that they're Russian or Italian. Stallions are running, leading you away from the righteous way. Because all they want is the money, honey, it ain't funny. These heartless fools are just sounding like dummies. It's getting kind of crummy with these Versace-loving rhymes. Not saying that I'm the best, but at least my mind shines. And remember that the E always brings good times. My vines and lines can bum rush and crush, because what you is kicking is full of dust. You complete. So, hit me up. Be safe, be blessed, learn about yourself, take care of your health, eat your vegetables, your fruits, your water, your alkaline water, your distilled water, your vitamins, your minerals, your nuts, your berries, antioxidants. Get your blueberries, your cranberries, your raspberries, your blackberries. All right? Get with me. I want to be of service to you. I want to help you. You won't find anyone better than me. And I'm being humble. I just put in the work. I want to help you grow and learn who you really are. Your purpose, your destiny, all of it. Help you heal. Keep a daily journal, write a dream book. You can do it. We all have some sort of spiritual or psychic abilities and healing abilities to heal ourselves or others. You got to tap into it and use it. That's what Knowledge is Love podcast is all about. Taylored2U Coaching is all about. I got you. I'm in, I'm out, without a doubt. I hope you enjoyed. Please spread the word. Hit me up on my social media and just send me an email. You got questions, I can help you. I'm always willing to do so. You want to learn more or figure out, hey, is this right for me? Is this worth it for me? I would tell you yes, but maybe ask a couple of questions. Eric, I don't believe in astrology. Why should I get a birth chart? Because it'll change your life and open you up to understand spirituality. Okay? And I'm not judging anybody's religious views or beliefs or anything. I'm a Christian. And no, it's not a sin. Okay? Whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever, it's not a sin. Okay? So, I'm here for you. And I got love for you. Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. We got to figure out how to turn this off and deal with this heat. Oh, my goodness.